I grew up at the Honolulu Zoo, and I currently have a job there sometimes, teaching education and conservation to younger kids, which kind of got me into the biology field, and just like taking classes in high school really cemented that passion for biology. I got involved with the Honolulu Zoo when I was younger because my parents sent me to like summer camps and other programs over the breaks, and I just really loved animals. And I just really liked being at the zoo for the summer program camps and other things like that. And as I got older, I got into like volunteering there, and then eventually like getting a job. And I just thought it was really interesting, so I continued to go in that direction. I'm currently studying Japanese as a minor, because I grew up in Hawaii and from Japanese descent, and I just was kind of like around it all the time. I have family in Japan that I like to go visit, and just being surrounded by Japanese culture, I got into things like anime and manga, which is really popular at my high school. So then I wanted to continue my Japanese and decided to study it at Lewis and Clark. There isn't really much of a crossover between biology and Japanese. For me personally, like I just had the two interests that I wanted to further my studies in, and that's why I decided to become a biology major and a Japanese minor. In the future, it's possible that if I don't get a biology related job at the start, or if I just am not sure what I want to go into, then there's always like a lot of Japanese tourism related jobs in Hawaii, or just being able to speak multiple languages or Japanese is very popular in Hawaii, and so it's very convenient to be able to speak it. It's really nice to be involved in the biology, Japanese, and tennis fields at Lewis and Clark, because I get to meet a variety of different people I wouldn't have normally met, and try to share my interests with a lot of them. I have a friend who actually is from home that I know through a different friend, but she's studying Japanese too, and actually is really into tennis, so she's now in the tennis club, and it's just something that we can talk about and hopefully get to do someday together. I'm actually getting to study abroad at Osaka Gakuin University this fall through the Lewis and Clark Osaka program. I'm really excited for it, and it's a Japanese language-based learning program, so I'm really hoping to further my Japanese studies, be able to speak more fluently, and just kind of like learn more about living in Japan and Japanese culture in Japan, because it's very different from what I've experienced so far, and especially trying a bunch of new foods, which is really surprising for me as I'm pretty picky.